America's Pastime is back. You can't stop! Welcome back to another episode of Sports Runs on Diesel here as Major League Baseball, the 2023 season, is officially underway and in full swing. Yes, I know that pun is fully intended just for your entertainment purposes, you guys. But they have implemented some big rules, some big changes into Major League Baseball here. Let's start off with the pitch clock. And for starters here, no runners on base. The pitcher has 15 seconds to throw the pitch. Now, when there are runners on base, he has 20 seconds. So he has an additional 5 seconds if there are runners on base to throw the pitch. This has been one of the best rules that Major League Baseball has implemented into this game. As of the first 10, 11 days of the Major League Baseball season here, the average game time is 2 hours and 38 minutes. There have been some games that have gone 2 hours, 8 minutes, 2 hours, 10 minutes. For example, the Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays a couple of nights ago, it was a 1-0 game. The game was completed, a 9-inning game was completed in 2 hours and 8 minutes. Incredible. So games have been cut by an average of 30 to 45 minutes, which is something that I think baseball fans, I think, would have never have saw the day to see a game being complete in less than 3 hours, because some games would go 4 hours. Some games would go 5 hours. You could think of Game 4 of the ALCS in 2004 again, the Boston Red Sox against the New York Yankees. That went 12 innings, and it lasted a total of 5 hours and 2 minutes. This game is going to be completely changed because of them putting the pitch clock in. I think it is incredible for the game of baseball to shorten up time, and it's incredible for the fans. There's nonstop action. Next rule is the no defensive shift rule now. The defensive shift is now gone, and a lot of left-handed batters are thanking the Lord for this, because now infielders, there must be 2 infielders on both sides of the second base. And not only that, infielders cannot switch sides. So second baseman and first base, these guys cannot switch sides. They have to stay true to their original position. And then on top of that, infielders cannot be on the outfield grass anymore. They can't have 3 to a side like it used to be. This is great for left-handed hitters. I was indifferent on this decision with the no shift, but at the same time, though, I'm not mad about it. I'm not happy about it. I'm not mad about it. I'm indifferent with it. I think things could go either way in this scenario. I think the game is the game. You know, let teams have a defensive strategy and play those mind games with other opposing batters. But with that being said, the last rule that they have implemented is bigger bases. And we're only talking first, second, and third base, because home base has stayed to the original size. The old size was 15 square inches. They've added an additional 3 square inches on the base. And what does this mean? This is all about safety, because this keeps fielders out of harm's way. We've seen it happen in the past, even though that is a very rare thing. But that prevents this happening. And you know what it also does? The 4.5-inch reduction between first and second base and second and third base will encourage more base stealing. And the numbers are showing that. And when we go to our numbers here, the numbers through Monday, April 10th, the first 11 days of the regular season here, the average time used to be for a baseball game 3 hours, 9 minutes. It's now 2 hours, 37 minutes. Now we're talking about runs per game. There's actually been more runs per game so far. Last year, 8.3 runs a game. This year, 9.3 runs a game. But listen, we're only, 11 games, 10, 11, 12 games into the regular season here. Let's not just jump the ball. I mean, I'll jump the ball on the average time per game. I think that's fantastic that they've knocked over a half hour off of the game on average. When we look at batting average so far through the first 11 days of the regular season, 233 was last year's. This season, it's 248. Guys are averaging 15 percentage points better in batting than they did last year, and that might have something to do with the defensive shift. So keep that in mind. We will keep track of these numbers as the season progresses. And like I said, bigger bases. The stolen bases so far, we have 1.3 stolen bases on average with 1.7 attempts, 80% success rate compared to last season where it was just an average of one stolen base per 1.3 attempts, which was 74%. So the numbers have completely increased based off of these three rules here. Because I know a lot of you are asking, how many violations have happened so far? And there's been quite a number of them. But when you look at all the games that have been played, there's been 155 total games that have been played here at the start of the MLB season, and only 135 pitch clock violations, which means it's less than one pitch clock violation a game. Nothing else needs to be said there, you guys. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys think of these new rules. And to me, the pitch clock is going to stay. I think that's going to be great. The bigger bases, I think that's great about player safety. And then they're encouraging guys to steal a little bit more. Now that you got a few more inches, you have a few less inches in between the bases to steal. We will see how this all plays out. Thank you guys so much for your time. If you guys haven't already, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notifications button so it will notify you when I come out with my next episode. Thank you again. I'll see all your faces in the next one. Deuces.